Didn't Oprah fall on stage?
At all times.
Because that woman can't say yes or no. And now you just want everybody to take your word because you're the great Oprah Winfrey.
All right, so everybody has been talking about this story that Oprah told about Whitney Houston. If y'all didn't see it, I got a quick clip.
She was clean, but the day she came to my show then to perform in front of the audience, she was not, and she fell off of the stage.
And so a lot of people like, why would Oprah tell that story after Whitney passed away? And today, our good sister Monique had a few things to say to Oprah about speaking on Whitney's private business. Y'all better like the video. Y'all better subscribe. Let's get it.
Before I let you go, what is one question you're surprised that nobody asked you?
That's a good one, baby. What's the one question you would like to ask me that no one has asked me?
That's an even better one. Now, how you gonna hit me back with you know?
Because I don't know the questions. I don't know what you want an answer to.
What is a secret conversation you have had on the side with somebody in the industry that you have never told, but it will make an impact on the industry? It would shake a table.
Oh my goodness.
That's a good question.
Baby, if I tell you who I had the secret conversation with, it's gonna shake the table.
You asked me. You asked me what I want. I would love to know.
Jesse Jackson.
Okay.
That's it.
What?
Shake the table. Shake the table. Because our brother's no longer with us.
Yeah.
And it would be unfair. So you gotta play fair. Because I will not speak of a person about any conversation, about any incidents, about anything that they cannot say yes or no to. Because when you do that, that becomes unfair to the baby. Because they don't have they can't say, well, yes, that happened or that didn't happen. But I'll just say, you know, brother Jesse Jackson. And it wasn't a bad thing. It was just brother Jesse Jackson.
Yeah, Oprah actually recently talked about Whitney Houston in an interview. Oh, that's why you said, okay, well, there's that. She said that Whitney, you know, kind of passed out and might have alluded to maybe.
Didn't Oprah fall on stage?
Wellness to me means all things in balance. And balance doesn't mean all things are equal or at peace at all times. Wrong shoes.
I don't know, I ain't seen it.
And we didn't see we didn't see how she tripped, nothing. She just went down. We saw that. We saw her. She was walking and bam. And everybody was like, well, she said the shoes. Okay. Well, what was wrong? So, and as we're laughing about it and making light of it, just for me, how do you speak about someone that can't defend it? That, just in my humble opinion, it takes it different. Because that woman can't say yes or no. And now you just want everybody to take your word because you're the great Oprah Winfrey. And you just take my word that that's what happened. That, I believe, is unfair. I believe that's unfair. And I still love my sister, Oprah Winfrey. Let me be clear about that. People think in correction it means you don't love. It's simply just correction. And I remember Gary Owens said one time, Gary Owens, the white comedian, he said one time, how can Monique say that she love him and then she say this? Because that's called blackness. We know how we do it in our community. And I don't care how many Black women you get with or marry, you're not Black, so you wouldn't understand me saying.
These are the kind of gems that she drops.
Yeah.
Even me, I've been in the game for 57 years, and a subject will come up, and most people don't even know that Monique even talks like this. It drops jewels. I'm sitting here mesmerized.
Me too. I really am. The ass, like I mean, yeah.
But I'm not saying anything but the truth.
Right.
And we've gotten so far removed from the truth. When you hear it, it makes you go, "Ooh, well, wait a minute, why?"
Yeah.
Because it's simply the truth.
All right. I love this. Not even just because what Monique said. It just reminds me of being in that room with your aunties or the church ladies, and you know, you could even be at church and the pastor say something and everybody in the background like, ooh, hey, shabba-ba-ba, ooh, girl, preach, talk to him, tell him, oh, yeah, that's right, hit him on the head, you don't stop, preach. So this moment definitely gave me that vibe, but you know, look, regardless of what anybody wants to say about Monique, and if you still upset with her parenting, and if you upset about her and her husband and she called him daddy, all of that other stuff, if you put that to the side, I think Monique is a pretty stand-up person. I think she's loyal, and I think she tries to be honorable. And I think that's really what she's getting to in this clip, right? Oprah. See, people going on Oprah's show, it was almost like a lot of people trusted her. You know, she was supposed to be the opposite of somebody like a Wendy Williams. Oprah was supposed to listen to you, build you up, protect you. And I think for a lot of people to see Oprah now, years later, after her show isn't on air anymore, and to be telling these stories about people's business, it rubs them the wrong way. Somebody could sit here and have a conversation and say, okay, Oprah, but if we start having a conversation about these rumors about you and Gayle and Stedman, you wouldn't like that. But it's cool for you to start telling people's personal business after they've passed away. And not to mention the fact that Whitney Houston's history is well documented. I don't think we need to hear any more stories about Whitney Houston's drug use. We get it. We get it. We got it. It's been covered from left to right, up and down, side to side, diagonal, straight, polygon, octagon. We know. And this is really a tragedy. Her daughter, the pain that Bobby is probably still going through. I don't even think anybody should be bringing up anything in that vein unless you saying rest in peace to Whitney and Bobby Christina. That's all you should say. But then even on some messy stuff, going back to what I just said about Oprah, Gayle, and Stedman, just imagine when you see Oprah doing this type of little talking and dropping these little stories about private moments from her show and these private moments between her and celebrities that trusted her in that moment, and she's just going to abuse that trust. She has to protect Gayle and Stedman because they know all the skeletons. They know all the people who Oprah has shit talked over all of these years. Because if you like just imagine how she probably tells this same story in private. You see what I'm saying? I think this also gives us a look into Oprah's true feelings. And I think Oprah has a lot of negative feelings about just black culture in general. We saw a little bit of it when she built that school in Africa and she started downplaying African American kids. We see a little bit of it every time she tells these stories. Imagine when she gets a cup of wine and she starts talking about some of these celebrities and talking about some of these situations. You know, she probably drags these celebrities that she's done interviews with through the mud. And who hears it all? Stedman and Gayle. So that's why she always got to make sure they straight, because imagine if she stopped being cool with Gayle and Gayle did a tell-all book, or Gayle started telling some of the things she witnessed from Oprah. So that's something to think about as well. But shout out to Monique and these kind words. And I agree with her. When people pass away, I don't think you should speak on especially negative things if they're not here to give a rebuttal or to speak on it or to say yes or no, as Monique said. Okay. So, and look, once again, all love to Oprah. Don't got no issue with her, but you know, as Monique said, it's the truth, and it can be love and correction. And also letting you know, hey, Oprah, you need to stop doing this, okay? Let me know what y'all think about this. Like the video and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.